Welcome to today's video where we'll be discussing how to import a CSV file into Microsoft Excel. So once we open our CSV file, you'll see it looks kind of something like this, and all of the data you can see is entered into one column. And all of my supposed to be columns are separated here with a comma, and that's exactly what a CSV file is. It's comma separated values, and this kind of looks like an unusable Excel sheet. You can't really work with this unless you have some tricks up your sleeve, and we would really like to get this into Microsoft Excel, into a workbook that we can actually use, or some sort of table that we can use from this data. So I'll show you how to do that. So what you're going to do is we're going to open up Microsoft Excel and just create a new workbook. You can for a moment forget about your CSV, you don't want to open that. So you're just going to open up a normal workbook within Microsoft. And once you've done that, we'll head over to the data tab over here. And from there in the ribbon, we'll get to the get and transform data. And at the top here, we have a from text or CSV. So we can import a CSV file from here. So we click on that and you'll go over to wherever your CSV file is, and you'll select that and click import so that you can import into Microsoft Excel. So if you give it a moment, this table will pop up. I'll just get it a bit smaller. So this table will pop up, and this will show you your data and how it will be represented once it has been imported into Excel. So this just goes on to the first 20 rows, but you'll see most of your data here. So you can just have a quick scroll through here and see if all of your columns actually have separated, and if it hasn't, then there was probably a comma missing somewhere. So just have a look here. All of this looks good. This is just some random data set that I've got here, and I'll just go and click on load, and you'll see from here in the queries and connections, it shows that so many rows, 2,352 rows, have been imported into Excel, and that seems about right. So here we have it. Our data has now successfully been imported into Microsoft Excel into a table format. And just to note something, when this happens, Excel, in a CSV file, Excel places a point where a comma should have been. Excel doesn't recognize points in formulas and all of that stuff, so you'll have some difficulty working with this still. So I'm just going to head over to this editing tab in my ribbon, in my home ribbon, and I'll just click on here and go to replace, and I want to find a point, and I want to replace the point with a comma, just so that Excel can recognize my data when I'm working with it. So I'll just work in the sheet. Let's just press match case. You can do this and just click on replace all. It shows how many replacements has been made there, and now you can see the data is actually has the points have been replaced with commas, and now I can actually use this data in formulas or wherever I want to, and Excel will recognize this as the appropriate numbers. Otherwise, when you're working with points, you'll get referencing errors, and it just may cause you some headache. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope you've learned something new. If you have, please like the video and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any new content that we will be posting. And thank you for joining us today. And please leave a comment down below on what Excel videos you would like to see in the future, and we may just make a video specifically for you. Thanks for joining, guys. Until next time, cheers.